the D is.
The shot's good from Randolph. And for Mike Conley, growing up, he played on some tremendously talented teams. Guys like Greg Oden, Josh McRoberts, his teammates.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he never had to really look for his own offense to win games with those kind of players around him. He came into the league more focused on setting up his teammates, and that's what he does well.
They've definitely hit that groove offensively.
They sure have, guys. I mean, really aggressive, and I like that posture and mindset. Stay aggressive.
Yeah,
Greg, you like groove, don't you?
I do. Let's groove tonight, Kevin. And matter of fact, let's just stay in the attack mode that we're seeing from these guys. They're getting whatever they want.
Love wide open. He fires. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Some people think LeBron's athleticism, Clark, has declined over the last few years. He might be the first to admit it. He still looks terrific, though.
Well, he's, you know, that's a natural progression for any player,
Sure.
even if you are LeBron, but he's still an elite athlete by NBA standards.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
And remember the quote from LeBron on the subject. Obviously, I'm not the 18-year-old kid that I was before, but I can still do the things I need to be successful.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Then for the Grizzlies, White, he's checked in for Gasol. Kirsten comes in for Matt Barnes. And Lance Stevenson subbed in for Allen. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers' lead cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Zach Randolph.
And, you know, LeBron was just so far ahead of everyone in the league when he was young. I mean, even a LeBron who has lost a step is more athletic than 95% of our league.
The monster, no good from outside. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And it's blocked, but they get it back. Randolph can't hit.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that was definitely automatic.
Shumpert in the corner and stolen by Wright. Conley left side. He kicks it to Stevenson. Pass to Wright. Randolph a screen on Jefferson. 6 to shoot. Here's Stevenson. Shumpert with some nice D. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Passes it to Fry. Here's the monster. Drains it from beyond the arc. The monster's got 16.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Let's face it, the defense is a step slow. You've got to take away the airspace.
Nobody near Stevenson. Memphis the rebound. Tries yet again. And Randolph with the layup. Randolph's got 6 here in this quarter.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
For 3, Fry, and another 3 for Cleveland.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Wright sets a screen. Stevenson kicks to Hairston. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Down low. And slam dunk by Shumpert.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the 2-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Conley dishes to Stevenson. He feeds it to Wright. Here's Hairston. Cannot hit. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. The monster passes to Jefferson. Mozgov wide open. He fires. Here's the monster. The stupendous finish in traffic. The monster's got 18 points.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
And that one is stuck right through.
How's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, no hesitation at all taking that one to the basket. Beautifully done.
Here is Conley. He's got 7. Wright sets a screen. Shot to stop the run. And Randolph with the basket on the assist by Conley. And that's 13 points for Zach Randolph. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Cavaliers lead by 14. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the 4th quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. The Cavaliers leading by 14. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Thompson in at center. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
And the rejection by Love. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Carter penetrating. And yes, sir, that one drops.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
And guys, for everything we've said about Kyrie Irving over the years, now let's talk about maybe another area, and that is his willingness to give up the ball. LeBron came to town at the beginning of last season. Kyrie didn't even flinch at the prospect of being 1B to 1A. To me, that was a very selfless way of giving the mantle of that team over to LeBron.
I agree with you, and there was some question as to whether Kyrie would be able to do that at this point in his career, but ultimately that's what champions do. Kobe did it for Shaq, Robinson did it for Tim Duncan, and that's really what great players do.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Farmar with the bucket.
Yes. And getting back to Kyrie, many felt the addition of LeBron would cut down on Kyrie's playmaking opportunities. But Kyrie was near his career average in assists last season. That even further indicates how seamlessly the two superstars were able to gel.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
You know, talking about the effect LeBron had on Kyrie last year, they looked fantastic working together, but the stat sheet also bared that out. Kyrie hit over 40% of his threes for the first time in his career, and he posted the lowest turnover rate of his career, too.
Find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Cleveland's head coach was saying to his team. He laid one thing out there for them, saying, now is the time to eliminate any chance of a mistake. We've got a good lead. Don't take any unnecessary risks or commit a silly foul. Smart basketball from here on out.
Carter kicks to Gasol. Rebound by Smith.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Despite his ineffectiveness, the team has found other scoring options, which you have to have when one of your main guys is struggling.
Well, last season would be one where Kevin Love played a different role, saw his numbers decline, but that was, I think, especially with LeBron and Kyrie, much better players than he ever had in Minnesota. That was to be expected.
It's a great point, Kevin. And Love dropped about 10 points per game in terms of his output. The field goal percentage as well as three-point percentage was down. But still, he traded it all to be on a winning team. And I really feel like his numbers will start to go up as he makes the adjustment to playing with great players.
Good point. Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Jefferson comes in for LeBron. And the Monsters subbed in for Irving.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Here's the Monster. The screen from Thompson. Love kicks to Thompson. Here's Farmar, defended by Jefferson. Farmar dishes to Allen. Gasol a screen. Carter with it, picked up by Thompson. Fires from 14, misses off the left iron.
And you know, for Love last season, we knew he'd be in a supporting role to LeBron. You put any player next to LeBron, and he automatically becomes some kind of role player.
You know, right call. Gave the officials no choice there. I mean, they've got to make that call over the back.
Yeah, I mean, he went chest first into the man in front of him. My goodness, I'm not an official, and I could have gotten that one right.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Zach Randolph is checked in for Barnes. And Mike Conley subbed in for Jordan Farmar.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
And thinking back to Love and his numbers last year, we saw the same thing from Bosh when he played with LeBron. Love and Bosh had similar reductions in scoring, but both were still great players, and they both have the ability to adapt and impact the game in other ways.
They get it back. That's good. 15 points for Zach Randolph.
A key rebound there, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
Guys, it's been their weakness to this point in the game, but they're still alive.
Allen, that's good.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
There's the pass to the monster. And here is Jefferson. Here's the monster. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Thompson. Love's got 9 points here in the second half. Here's Gasol. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
They can take their time on this possession.
You know, guys, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, gives themselves a little break, too.
Catch their breath, you're right. Outside Gasol. Carter left side. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
I think he's got to regroup and get himself together here. I mean, something's gone wrong with him this quarter. He's really fallen off.
And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, a bit over-eager right there. Left his feet too early.
Yeah, and if you're already boxed out like he was, just back up. Because if you don't, you're going to get called for the over-the-back foul every time.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Braun, he's checked in for Jefferson, and Kyrie Irving subbed in for J.R. Smith.
And they feel good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home court.
I agree. Job well done. They gave these fans exactly what they wanted.
It's the first that brings them to within 10.
Excellent game we've seen from Mike Conley. He has 8 points, and the assist numbers, tremendous.
His court vision is on par with anybody. I mean, he could not pass the ball any better than he is right now.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Channing Frye's checked in for Love. Shumpert comes in for the monster. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
You're exactly right. I mean, take care of the ball, work the clock. It's a wrap.
Yep, nice game.
Not sure there's anything they can do to salvage this one.
Not anymore. I mean, any chance they had got away from them, slipped right out of their hand.
Shumpert against Conley. Shumpert, no good. Lets it fly from 18. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution, really.
Thank you.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson joined by Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Now let's take this opportunity to check out our Jordan Player of the Game.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this crowd. Wow. They're getting jealous. He feeds off that support. Once they got behind him, he became unstoppable, man.
The thing that has to jump out of you is all of those points in the paint. He found every gap in the defense that he could, and he never stopped attacking the basket. If the D was expecting him to just hang out on the perimeter, they were wrong.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just it.